What comes to mind when you hear the word Dinkum? Probably not this, one of the most versatile tools for photographers and videographers, the Dinkum Systems ActionPod Pro. In this video, I'll talk about what it can do for you and why you need one. So let's get started. Hi, Ison Phillips here. If you're new to this channel, I do reviews, tutorials, and tips on audio, video, and still photography. So if that's something you're into, click the subscribe button. And don't forget to click on the little bell notification so you won't miss future videos. First off, this thing is strong. It's strong enough to hold a DSLR or a mirrorless camera, or you can mount a GoPro on it. And also, once you put your camera in place, this thing is strong enough to hold it. It's not going anywhere. It's also easy to adjust. You can move the arm back and forth easily. And once it's in place, it's not going anywhere. As I said, you can take the heaviest DSLR with the lens and mount it on this thing, and it won't move a bit once you clamp it in place. The clamp on this thing is so strong that a lot of reviewers complained about it. But I think that because this clamp is so strong, that's what makes it hold your camera or whatever device you're using steady. If it wasn't strong, it wouldn't be able to hold it so well. The way the clamp is designed, it can be used for flat as well as rounded surfaces. So you can mount this thing to the edge of a table, a door, or you can mount it to a sign pole, or anything rounded. One thing I love about this device is once you have it clamped in place, you can use the arm to make micro adjustments to get angles that you just can't get with a regular tripod. To make adjustments to the arm, just twist it right or left, up and down to get any angle you want. The arm is 10 inches long, but you can purchase additional links that can increase the length of it by about 5 inches for each link that you purchase. They come in 3/4 inch little small links, and 5 of them I think runs about $8 or $9. I'll leave a link in the description. But you can extend it up to about 5 inches, and if you want to purchase more links, you can extend it even further. The links can be popped off to add additional links or to add additional accessories to the end of it. I'm going to attempt to do this. It's not easy, but I'll give it a try here. Just take these and pull them apart like that. And they do snap off pretty easy. And then on that end, you can either add additional links or you could add additional accessories that you can purchase. And I'll leave a link to those in the description as well. Some of the reviews that you read about this product are complaints about how hard it is to remove and replace the links on it. In my opinion, that's what makes this thing strong. If it was that easy to remove and replace them, it might not be as stable. And if you practice with it a little bit, it's not all that difficult. This arm comes standard with a 1/4-20 mount on the end, which means you can mount a camera or anything that accepts a 1/4-20 thread. A camera, LED lights, anything you can think of that accepts a 1/4-20 thread. However, you can remove this top piece and have accessories that go with this. Here's an example. You can put an additional clamp on the end so that you can clamp this to a table and use this clamp to, say, clamp on a reflector or any object that you need in your studio. Makes a very versatile piece of equipment. You can also purchase a 1/4-20 to 3/8 adapter that fits on the top of this, just screws on the 1/4-20 thread, and then you can mount a microphone. A lot of people in the industry use these to mount microphones in places where they can't use a boom stand. This is a very versatile piece of equipment, especially for people who are working alone. If you don't have an assistant, this is like having an extra pair of hands. Maybe you've had experience wrestling with one of these bad boys, or adhesive pads, or suction cups. In my opinion, the ActionPod Pro is a better solution for most applications. It's not that these are bad, they're great for some situations, but the ActionPod Pro from Dinkum Systems, to me, is one of the best solutions out there. You can probably keep this in your bag, but you won't use it as much. If you're curious as to how this product came to be named Dinkum, it comes from an Australian expression, fair dinkum. And when you say something is fair dinkum, that means it's good, it's got value. So the story goes that the inventor of this product was working on a set and he was using this product, and one of the people working with him said, who was an Australian, said, "Hey, that's fair dinkum." And so he used that for the name of his product, and Dinkum Systems is the name of the company. Just thought you might like to know that. Now you may look at this thing and say, yeah, GoPro made one of those things, just like that. Well, I had one of those from GoPro, and after about a year of using it, the arm broke off. And once that happened, it was useless. So I don't think that's going to happen with this. This thing is very well made, very strong, and as I said, you can take it apart and put it back together. So you don't have to worry too much about it breaking. This is a quality product. Even though it's made of plastic, it's made of very durable plastic. One other thing that I want to mention about this thing, it lets you set up a shot in seconds. When you just find a place to clamp it to, start adjusting the arm, and you're good to go. So no dragging around a tripod or trying to figure out how you can get the proper angle. You got it. As long as you got a place to clamp it to, you're good to go. Makes life easy. Any questions about the ActionPod Pro? Leave them below. And check out these other videos about some tools that you can use with your mobile devices that will make life easier. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.